What up, y'all? Back again with part two to All Around the World, Same Song. Part two. We're going from India to China to Egypt to America to Russia. Look at all these beautiful structures with a lot of times you're going to see there's no infrastructure even built out for these structures. I mean, not even close. Like a dirt hill with this beautiful building on it because it was just a reset. And we were just finding these structures and people were taking photos of them, the founders, and reassessing what they were going to deal with this new world, Millennial Kingdom building architecture that was here. They had to dig some of it out or get it ready for the people that were coming back, y'all. The people that were coming back, and some of it a lot of it they were able to salvage by digging it out, but a lot of it, like I said, during the mud flood, a lot of roofs got damaged and windows got blown out. Some got burnt up by earthquakes and volcanoes and cracked up. And you'll see these structures half demolished in some places, and now we just call it some sort of historical narrative. And then other times they were able to salvage it, like this stuff here. And then we have stuff that we don't even know where it came from, and they'll admit to that because they can't put a fake narrative to everything, or they found it later, like be in the middle of nowhere. And it just looks like the people just upped and, what did they just up and move? That's kind of the idea you get. They just up and move like they were raptured out of there, or there was some destructive force that came through, but it was just in that one location. But if you look at all these structures that were demolished from, say, the weather, some sort of destructive force outside of, say, a bomb or a weird event that occurred, you just wouldn't be able to explain it. And where did the people go? They have sometimes these weird narratives, but they just died off. But a lot of it was what we find, the structures still up that are damaged today are, in my opinion, left over from the mud flood, which was in and around between 1776 and 1812. But the rest of it, they dug out the best they could and took all of the antiquitech technology down, stripped it, put telephone poles out on the streets and called them telegraph poles, and kind of started that way. And then he'd open these cities corridor by corridor, city by city, as they were established to be ready. And what we'd consider ready is probably not what they would consider ready. But in my opinion, you could look at the people beside these structures with these horse and buggies, and there's not many of them to begin with. Like, let's say when the first group of children became adults, they just seem like they have nothing to do with the infrastructure. They have no idea either where it came from. I mean, looking at them, they look so funny looking, like they're stoic, and it's almost like they didn't have a lot going on upstairs. It makes me wonder if the first couple of generations of people were I don't know. But they remind me of the narcissist stare, the blank stares that they have, and the no emotions. And it's just obvious looking at those people and knowing that they just didn't build these structures. And I don't know what they were told or if they were just part of the cleanup. The first groups of people, I have no idea what they told these children as they got older. But I know that they say it just takes a generation to really change people's mind and change it of all their history, because they've talked about this in like records from the CIA and the KGB. It doesn't take very long. It's obvious, and it doesn't take very long is what they were getting at, for a generation of people to change their whole historical narrative belief if it was pushed on the people. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Coming back with you with another one.